Up next on Line TV, we have announcements from around campus, a strange segment of E&E, Jake with your sports updates.
And I'm Owen Summerland, here in the eye of the storm to bring you this updated weather forecast. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Today is Wednesday, November 29th. I'm Bailey Mills.
And I am Donovan Marino. Let's get right into some new announcements.
Thespians and drama students attending Thespian Festival must go by the drama room to register by Friday, December 1st, and make sure that your first $50 deposit has been turned in. Failure to do so will result in not going to festival. The second $50 deposit is due before Christmas break, and the final deposit of $40 for thespians and $50 for non-thespians is due 2 weeks after we return from Christmas break.
There will be a softball tryout informational meeting tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. for all girls wanting to try out for softball. The meeting will be held in the team room of the multi-purpose facility. The meeting is mandatory for anyone wanting to try out unless Coach Long has been contacted. Now let's throw things over to Owen Summerland to see what the weather will be like for this week.
Morning, Cersei High School. I'm Owen Summerland and here to bring you up this updated weather forecast. So let's do this. Today we're going to have a high of 63. Mostly cloudy, 20% chance of rain, winds going east-southeast, 6 miles per hour, humidity at 75%, your sun rose at 6:55 a.m. For tonight, looks like we're going to have a low of 51%, it's going to be cloudy, 20% chance of rain, winds going south-southwest, 3 miles per hour, humidity at 95%, and your sun will set at 4:55 p.m. All right, let's do this almanac here. Your average temperatures for a high has been 56, low has been 35. Monthly average of precipitation has been 5.15 inches. The month to date is 0.39. Let's turn it over to this 5cast. Thursday, it's going to be mostly cloudy, high of 65, low of 37. 10% chance of rain. Friday, we're going to have partly cloudy, 60% chance, 60 degrees high, 37 degree low, 0% chance of rain. Saturday, it's going to be sunny, high 67, low of 39, 0% chance of rain. Sunday will be sunny, high 65, low of 49, 10% chance of rain. And Monday, some showers. It's going to be high of 66, low of 50, and a 40% chance of rain. Donovan, there's not much to say about this weather, but I do know that the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun.
That was really beautiful, you guys. Okay, let's look what we're having for lunch. Today for lunch, we'll be having a turkey and cheese panini with spaghetti and meatballs, a dinner roll, baby carrots, baked beans, pineapple chunks, grapes, a cupcake, and milk. Now it's time for your favorite weekly segment with Everett and Emily. What's going on, ladies?
Let's get trendy. Everybody now gets trendy.
Hey Cersei, welcome back to E&E. Today Everett and I will be highlighting... Everett. Our fans, they're watching. It's live.
And my name's Everett Kirkman, and you're watching.
No. Back out of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I was just listening to this new song. Hold on. Do you want to hear it?
I think they said yes.
Okay.
Nice. Do I hear
the Queen, Beyonce, and Eminem?
Yeah, that's who. How long have they been partners in the music business?
Well, Emily, the duo released their collab on Friday, November 10th. And during an interview on SiriusXM Radio, Eminem claimed, and I quote, "First of all, Beyonce is amazing, and it's been on my wish list for a long time, but I never really had a song that I felt like would be right to present to her," end quote. So it seems that the rapper's dreams of teaming up with Beyonce has finally come true.
Well, that's great, but Everett, Eminem said that he never had a song that would be right for Beyonce. What's special about Walk on Water?
Interesting that you asked, Emily. The song is about Eminem's struggle of living up to his fans' expectations.
You mean like we experience as the hosts of E&E?
Well, yes, only every day. And how the pressure of delivering such relatable and catchy verses often gets to him. Walk on Water is about an artist's struggle to not only continuously outdo himself, but to also stay sane despite the attacks he receives on a daily basis. Eminem believes that as a fellow high-profile celebrity musician, Beyonce could relate to the insecurities he faces.
Well, according to Billboard's Hot 100 chart, the single has climbed its way up to number 14, so it looks like Eminem is making a noticeable comeback. And now, it's time to move on to another trending topic.
This topic was sent in by one of you, which just proves that if y'all give us suggestions, we'll find time to fit them into our show. Emily, what's the topic?
Well, it has, you know, the show with the things that are a little bit more than strange.
You've never seen Stranger Things, have you?
No.
Yeah, well, here's a clip from the trailer for season 2, which is now streaming on Netflix for those of you who haven't seen it, like Jim here.
On Halloween night, Will saw a sort of shadow. Maybe all of this is happening for a reason.
These are not nightmares. It's happening. And it all leads back to here.
This thing. You said it was all in his head. And what have you done? Nothing. What is wrong with my boy?
I don't understand. 11 what? She always did.
You still have that bat?
Bat? What bat?
One with the nails.
It looks good. Is it a popular show?
Well, considering the fact that, like 15.8 million people watched the season 2 premiere, and it has a rating of 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, I would say, yeah, it's pretty popular.
Well, I'm more of an IMDb kind of girl, but it sounds like a must-watch show. And that wraps up this edition of E&E. Catch us next time for even more trending topics.
We'll see y'all back next time. Back to the news desk.
Sweet. Fast.
Thank you, ladies. I love Stranger Things so much. I bet you didn't know that I'm actually considering getting Dacre Montgomery tattooed on my cheek. I just love him a lot.
Okay, sure. Anyway, Beyonce is okay, but I'd rather listen to Maroon 5.
Anyways, let's throw it over to Jake to get a little sad about our beautiful Boys of Fall.
Welcome back, Cersei, after a long Thanksgiving weekend, which also included a lot of news in the sports world. And I'm here to make sure you know what's going on. Starting here in Cersei, it was a hard-fought season for our Lions, but after last Friday night's game against Pine Bluff, the season came to a close. The Lions were routed to a 34-14 loss to the Zebras. With that loss, the Lions finished 10-3 overall, 5-2 in conference play. We talked to Eli Nevels to get his final thoughts on this year's season.
My favorite moment when I scored that long run, when Mason threw me the ball, because the crowd was hyped, my teammates, I thought we were going to, we were pumped up. I grown to be like, my coach to depend on me. I depend on my teammates, they depend on me, we depend on each other. My last thoughts, feelings on my last football game was kind of emotional, because that's my last time being on the field with my teammates. Watching the time clock go out was kind of sad, but it is what it is, so just gotta move on.
Turning over to basketball, Cersei will host the annual Bank Classic with teams including Little Rock Hall, Batesville, Valley View, and both Cersei Lions squads. The Classic tips off Thursday at 4 p.m. with the Lady Lions taking on Valley View, and the night concludes with our boys taking on Batesville at 8:30 p.m. On Friday, it's just the Lady Lions as they take on Batesville at 8 p.m., and the Classic concludes Saturday with the ladies playing Valley View at 6 and the men playing Valley View also at 7:30.
Factor over Brett Bielema's final 14 games. Lack of success after halftime. In losses to Texas A&M, South Carolina, and Auburn, the Hogs gave up 99 second-half points. Brett Bielema is out after 5 seasons, in part because of the second-half struggles.
So I was informed coming off the field that no longer be the coach at Arkansas. So
the news came in Friday night after a 48-45 loss to Missouri that Arkansas head coach Brett Bielema was fired as he was walked off the field. During his time at Arkansas, Bielema had an overall record of 29-34 with only 3 winning seasons in his 5-year coaching span, while winning the Texas Bowl in 2014 and the Liberty Bowl in 2015. He lost 1 bowl game, the Belk Bowl, which included those mentioned second-half struggles. Rumor has it that Arkansas is looking at Gus Malzahn from Auburn and Memphis head coach Mike Norvell for their next head coach position. In other coaching news, Dan Mullen of the Mississippi State Bulldogs has departed Starksville for Gainesville, as he will be the next head coach of the Florida Gators. Mullen served as offensive coordinator for the Gators from 2005 to 2008, before heading to Mississippi State, where he had an overall record of 69-46 and appearing in 7 bowl games and losing 2 of those 7. Tennessee is also having its share of coaching problems, as they were originally going to hire Ohio State defensive coordinator Greg Sancio, but due to campus protests, Tennessee has backed out of that hiring. Finally, Chip Kelly is back in the college world, as he will be the next head coach of UCLA. And in college football games, number 1 goes down as Alabama was defeated by Auburn in the 2017 Iron Bowl 26-14. Auburn will play in the SEC Championship game against Georgia this Saturday on CBS. Other championship games include Clemson versus Miami, Florida in the ACC, Oklahoma versus TCU in the Big 12, and Ohio State versus undefeated Wisconsin in the Big 10. The College Football Selection Show will be December 3rd on ESPN. Well, Cersei, that's all for sports news today. Let's go back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jake. Although the Lions lost at Pine Bluff, they didn't lose here.
That's right. We're so proud of our football boys and making this season the best one yet, especially for all of us seniors.
Absolutely. And speaking of seniors, be sure to check out Hannah Wells' story at CerseiLionPress.com about some furry 4-legged friends that help out the boys in blue in Cersei.
And be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Cersei Lion TV and Twitter at Lion TV.
See you Friday, Cersei.